There are moments in life that arrive not by chance but by design. They carry weight, they carry meaning, and they demand attention. This Friday, 3rd October, is not just another date on the calendar. It is a signal, a sign, a prophecy unfolding before your very eyes. To see it, you must learn to open yourself beyond routine thinking and feel the current that moves underneath the surface of your daily life. Awareness is not just an idea, it is a force. Without it, opportunities pass unseen and warnings go unheard. With it, life changes and direction becomes clear. This Friday, 3 October, calls you to awaken to the presence of signs. They appear in the smallest details, in the silence between thoughts, in the events that seem ordinary, but are in truth extraordinary if observed with the right clarity. Too many drift blindly, consumed by distraction, by comfort, by the endless noise of the world. But those who train their mind to see, those who stay awake, realize that everything has meaning, every step carries purpose, and every day presents a lesson. When the prophecy unfolds, only the prepared will recognize it. Awareness is not passive, it is sharp, active, and disciplined. This Friday, 3 October, demands that you do not walk carelessly. It demands that you heighten your senses, that you treat each hour as a teacher. Look at how you breathe, how you walk, how you think. Do not allow yourself to live on autopilot. The one who lives in distraction remains trapped. The one who lives in awareness discovers the door that leads forward. That is why prophecy is not about prediction. It is about perception. It is about how you meet the moment that arrives. The signs are already present. They may come to you in the form of struggle, or in the form of an opportunity that you fear to take. They may come through people who enter your life suddenly, or through situations that test your patience, discipline, and courage. This Friday, 3 October, is not about waiting for something magical to appear. It is about recognizing what is already here and understanding that the path ahead depends on your ability to respond. The prophecy does not unfold somewhere outside, it unfolds within you. To be ready for what this Friday carries, you must sharpen your awareness like a blade. This means watching your habits, observing your emotions, and listening to the voice that often gets buried under doubt and hesitation. Growth does not come by accident. It comes when you notice the moments that try to push you backward and instead use them as a step forward. Every challenge, every discomfort, every sign, these are the signals of transformation. This Friday, 3 October, will not forgive those who ignore it, but it will reward those who step forward with clarity. The truth is simple. Awareness is the difference between a life wasted and a life fulfilled. The one who walks blind misses the signs of growth, misses the turning points, and wonders why nothing changes. But the one who stays awake, the one who observes deeply, will always find a way to transform pain into power, confusion into wisdom, and fear into action. This Friday, 3 October, is the chance to prove that you are no longer asleep, that you are awake to your own potential, that you are aware of the prophecy unfolding right now. Do not treat this as another ordinary day. Do not allow yourself to dismiss the signs as coincidence. This Friday, 3 October, is a wake-up call. It is a reminder that your life cannot be lived in the shadows of distraction, laziness, or doubt. You are meant to rise above, to grow, to evolve. The prophecy is not something happening to you. It is something happening through you. Every step you take with awareness becomes a step toward transformation. Every moment you live fully awake becomes proof that you are prepared for what is coming. The signs are clear, but only for those who have the eyes to see. Do not waste this time. Train your awareness. This Friday, 3 October, is not waiting for you to decide whether to grow or not. It is already moving, already shifting, already unfolding. You must decide whether you will rise with it or whether you will let it pass by. Choose awareness. Choose to see. Choose to act, and let this Friday mark the moment you became unshakable. This Friday, 3 October, is not an ordinary date. It carries the weight of a turning point, a moment when direction can shift and destiny can be reshaped. Life has seasons, moments when everything seems still, and moments when everything demands change. This Friday is one of those moments. To understand it is to realize that time is not just passing, it is preparing. It is preparing you for a decision, for a challenge, for a transformation that cannot wait. Many live as if days are all the same, as if one sunrise holds no greater meaning than another. But that is blindness. The truth is that certain days arrive like fire, like storms, like signals that break the silence of routine. This Friday, 3rd October, is such a day. It is not a day to waste in distraction. It is a day to stand still, to recognize that everything in your life so far has led you here, to this moment where a choice must be made, either remain the same or step into something greater. Turning points do not ask for permission. They do not wait for your readiness. They arrive sharp and undeniable, and they force you to decide. This Friday, 3 October, carries that power. If you meet it with fear, if you let doubt control your actions, the opportunity will vanish and the weight of regret will follow you. But if you meet it with courage, if you meet it with clarity, it will become the day where your story shifted forever. This Friday is a mirror. It shows you who you truly are, beyond the masks, beyond the excuses. It shows whether you are disciplined or weak, awake or asleep, ready or unprepared. And it demands that you face this truth. Do not run from it. Do not hide. Let it expose you, because only by seeing yourself clearly can you grow. This Friday, 3 October, is not a punishment. It is a gift of clarity, a chance to see the direction of your life and decide where it must go. Every turning point is wrapped in discomfort. That is why so many ignore them. It feels easier to stay still, to remain in the safe circle of what you know. But safety is an illusion and comfort is a trap. The truth is that growth only begins when you walk through the fire of change. This Friday, 3 October, is not meant to keep you comfortable. It is meant to shake you, to move you, to break you free from the patterns that keep you trapped. If you embrace it, it will transform you. To use this Friday wisely, you must prepare your mind. You must strip away distraction and become focused. Every thought, every decision, every action must be aligned with growth. Do not waste energy on what does not matter. Do not allow the voices of doubt to hold power. This Friday, 3rd October, is a turning point only for those who treat it as such. If you approach it carelessly, it will slip by unnoticed. But if you approach it with presence, it will become the moment that defines the next chapter of your life. The weight of this Friday is not about the date itself, but about what you decide to do with it. A turning point exists because you choose to turn, because you choose to change. Life is giving you a chance to step out of old patterns, to step out of weakness, to step out of distraction. It is giving you a chance to step into strength, into discipline, into growth. The prophecy unfolds and the signs are clear. This Friday, 3 October, is the day where you must step into who you were always meant to become. Do not underestimate it. Do not waste it. Do not let fear rob you of what it offers. Stand tall, breathe deeply, and embrace the storm that is arriving. Every turning point is dramatic, but within that drama lies the chance for renewal. This Friday, 3rd October, is your renewal. It is the day to close the chapter of hesitation and open the chapter of power. It is the day to stop being a shadow of yourself and start being the true force you carry within. The moment is here. The time is clear. The prophecy is not somewhere distant. It is unfolding before you. This Friday, 3 October, is not simply another day. It is the turning point you cannot ignore. Rise to meet it, and you will never be the same again. This Friday, 3 October, is not a date to overlook. It is a reminder that life is speaking to you constantly, but most people are too distracted to listen. The signs are there, hidden in plain sight, waiting to be recognized. They are not written in the sky or carved in stone. They live in the rhythm of your daily life, in the moments that test you, in the whispers that call for your attention. The truth is, this Friday will not bring clarity to everyone. It will only bring clarity to those who have trained themselves to see. Recognition is a skill. It requires discipline of the mind and sharpness of awareness. To recognize the signs that guide you, you must stop living on the surface. Too many drift through their days half awake, blinded by routine, hypnotized by distraction. They wait for something extraordinary while the extraordinary is already here. This Friday, 3 October, is extraordinary. Not because the world suddenly changes, but because you can choose to finally open your eyes to what has been present all along. The signs are clear if you are willing to slow down and look. They come in the form of repeated patterns, failures that keep returning because you have not yet learned the lesson. They come in the form of opportunities that feel uncomfortable because they push you beyond your limits. They come in the form of people who cross your path and either challenge you or guide you. This Friday, 3 October, is when you must be ready to notice these signs and act on them. If you ignore them, the day will pass like any other, but the cost will be heavy, the cost of lost growth. Recognition is not about superstition. It is about clarity. It is about knowing that life is not random, that every struggle, every delay, every sudden opening is a message. This Friday, 3 October, is a test to see if you are awake enough to hear it. Will you treat it as another day, rushing through without awareness, or will you see the patterns that are calling for your growth? The prophecy unfolds, but only those with open eyes will see its meaning. There is a reason awareness is rare. It demands focus. It demands silence. It demands that you step away from the noise and distractions that keep you numb. This Friday, 3 October, requires that you create space within yourself to observe. Look at how you react under pressure. Look at how you spend your time. Look at what thoughts dominate your mind. These are the signs. They are not far away. They are not hidden in some secret place. They are already here, waiting for you to notice. But recognition without action is useless. Seeing the sign means nothing if you refuse to follow it. Growth begins the moment you acknowledge the signal and step forward with courage. This Friday, 3 October, will present you with choices that may feel heavy, uncertain, uncomfortable. Do not run from them. They are the very doors you have been waiting for. To ignore them is to choose weakness. To recognize and act is to choose strength. Do not underestimate the power of this practice. A single moment of recognition can shift your entire life. The ability to see what others overlook, to grasp opportunities that others fear, is what separates those who transform from those who remain trapped. This Friday, 3 October, is not about predicting the future. It is about sharpening your present awareness so much that the future becomes clear through your actions. The world is full of signs. Every setback teaches resilience. Every failure teaches discipline. Every delay teaches patience. Every sudden chance teaches courage. This Friday, 3 October, is the stage where all these lessons converge. It is the day to prove that you are no longer blind, that you are no longer drifting, that you are ready to see and respond with power. The prophecy is unfolding. The signs are here, but they are not waiting forever. If you let this day pass without awareness, you will continue to circle in the same patterns. If you open your eyes and recognize what is being shown, this Friday, 3 October, will become the day everything changed. Recognition is not a gift, it is a choice. Choose to see, choose to act, choose to grow. This Friday is the moment to prove that your eyes are open and your spirit is awake. Discipline and inner strength are the foundations upon which transformation is built. Without them, every sign, every prophecy, every opportunity is wasted. This Friday, 3 October, is not calling for weakness. It is not calling for excuses. It is calling for strength, for discipline, for the unshakable will to move forward no matter what storms rise against you. The signs may be clear, but only the disciplined can follow them. Only the strong can hold their ground when fear tries to break them. Strength does not appear overnight. It is built through repetition, through small decisions, through the refusal to quit, when everything inside you screams for comfort. Discipline is forged in the moments when no one is watching, when you decide whether to act or to fall back into laziness. This Friday, 3 October, is a test of that discipline. Will you stand tall and walk with focus? Or will you crumble into distraction and let the day slip away? Inner strength is not the absence of struggle. It is the ability to face struggle with calm determination. It is standing in the fire without running. This Friday, 3 October, will not be gentle. It will not reward hesitation. It will demand that you rise with courage, that you meet discomfort head on. Those who lack discipline will retreat. Those who lack strength will collapse. But those who have trained their mind and sharpened their spirit will endure, and in enduring, they will rise higher than before. Discipline is freedom. It may sound like chains, but in truth, it is the only path to real power. Without discipline, you are a slave to emotion, to distraction, to weakness. With discipline, you are in control. You decide how to move, when to act, how to respond. This Friday, 3 October, is not about losing yourself in the chaos. It is about controlling your steps with clarity. Every action must be deliberate. Every thought must be sharp. Every decision must carry the weight of your commitment to growth. The prophecy unfolds for those who are prepared. Preparation is not something you begin on the day of the battle. It is something you live every single day. It is the way you wake up, the way you breathe, the way you stay consistent even when no one applauds you. This Friday, 3 October, will not wait for you to suddenly become strong. It will reveal whether you already carry strength within you. The signs will appear, but only the disciplined will recognize them and act with precision. Inner strength does not mean the absence of fear. Fear will come, doubt will come, temptation will come. But strength is the refusal to bow down to them. It is the voice inside that says, I continue. This Friday, 3 October, is the chance to prove that voice is alive in you. Do not silence it with excuses. Do not betray it with weakness. Every moment you choose strength over fear, discipline over laziness. You align yourself with the path of growth. The world respects the strong, but strength begins within. It is not about power over others. It is about mastery of yourself. Can you control your impulses? Can you rise above your doubts? Can you stay focused when everything tries to distract you? This Friday, 3 October, will test these questions with fire. If you pass the test, you will move forward with a new force, unbreakable, untouchable. Understand this clearly. Without discipline, life will control you. Without strength, the storms will destroy you. But with discipline, with strength, you become unstoppable. You face what others run from. You rise where others fall. You grow where others remain trapped. This Friday, 3 October, is not just about witnessing prophecy. It is about proving you have the power to walk through it with unshakable will. Do not wait for strength to appear by chance. Build it, live it, carry it into this Friday like armor. Let discipline guide your steps. Let strength fuel your actions. And let this day mark the moment you refuse to break. The prophecy is unfolding and the signs are here, but only the disciplined, only the strong will claim them. This Friday, 3 October, is your chance. Stand firm, stay unshakable, and let your strength light the path forward. Knowing the signs, seeing the prophecy, feeling the shift, all of it means nothing without action. This Friday, 3 October, is not about waiting. It is not about sitting still and hoping something will change. It is about stepping forward with decisive movement, about transforming knowledge into power through action. Too many people know what they must do, but they delay. They talk, they dream, they imagine, yet they never take the step. This Friday is the moment to break that pattern forever. Transformation is never the result of thought alone. Thinking, reflecting, and planning are valuable, but they are only the beginning. Real growth is born in action, in doing, in walking directly into the unknown without hesitation. This Friday, 3 October, carries weight because it demands action. If you ignore the call, the day will pass like every other, and the chance will dissolve into regret. But if you answer it with boldness, everything shifts. The prophecy unfolds not for those who wait, but for those who move. Action is the bridge between intention and transformation. Without that bridge, you remain stuck in the same place no matter how much you dream. This Friday, 30 October, must not be wasted on hesitation. You know what habits hold you back. You know what fears silence you. You know what distractions steal your focus. The time for waiting has ended. This is the moment to act with precision, to step into discomfort, to choose growth even when it is painful. Do not expect the path of transformation to be gentle. It will not be. This Friday, 3 October, will test whether you have the courage to do what others avoid. To act boldly is to leave behind the safety of comfort and to enter the fire of change. Every step may feel uncertain, but every step will carve strength into your spirit. Fear will try to hold you back, whispering that the risk is too great, that the time is not right. Ignore it. Fear has destroyed more dreams than failure ever could. Action is the only answer. Every great transformation begins with a single decision, a single step that breaks the chain of hesitation. This Friday, 3 October, is that step for you. Do not overthink. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Do not wait for someone else to give you permission. Stand up and move. If you fall, rise again. If you stumble, continue every movement forward. No matter how small, builds momentum. And momentum is what transforms your entire life. Understand this clearly: the signs, the prophecy, the lessons. They are nothing without the fire of action. Knowledge is powerless if it is not lived. Discipline is meaningless if it is not applied. Strength is wasted if it is not used. This Friday, 3 October, is demanding of proof, not promises. It is demanding evidence, not excuses. What matters is not what you say you will do. It is what you actually do when the moment arrives. Transformation through action is not about doing everything at once. It is about beginning. It is about showing yourself that you are no longer the person who waits. This Friday, 30 October, is not asking you to solve every problem, but to start with one bold step. From that step, the path unfolds. From that decision, change accelerates. From that moment, your future shifts. Do not underestimate the power of beginning. Every great fire starts with a spark. Every great journey begins with a single step. This Friday, 3 October, is your spark, your step, your beginning. Do not let hesitation rob you of it. Do not let fear silence you. The prophecy is already in motion, and if you do not act, you will be left behind. This is the truth. Action transforms. Action defines. Action separates who wish from those who achieve. The world is full of people who talk about what they want but never act. This Friday, 3 October, is your chance to prove you are not one of them. Take the step, do the work. Move forward without fear. In the fire of action, you will be transformed. The prophecy is clear, the signs are here, but only action will open the door. This Friday, 3 October, is the moment where hesitation ends and transformation begins. Do not wait. Do not hold back. Step forward now and let this day mark the moment you became unstoppable. This Friday, 3 October, is not only a day of signs and prophecy, it is also a day of hope, a day to restore clarity, a day to strengthen your spirit with motivation that cannot be broken. When the world feels heavy, when confusion blinds your steps, when doubt surrounds your mind, there must come a moment that reminds you that light has not disappeared. This Friday is that moment. It arrives to cut through the fog and show you that clarity is always within reach if you are willing to search for it inside yourself. Hope is not weak. Hope is power. Hope is the fire that keeps you moving when the path is dark. This Friday, 3 October, demands that you hold on to that fire with strength. Without hope, discipline feels heavy. Without hope, action feels meaningless. Without hope, even signs go unseen. But when you carry hope inside you, even the smallest step becomes powerful, even the smallest sign becomes clear. Hope transforms struggle into fuel. It turns exhaustion into movement. It is the reminder that no matter what the storm brings, you have the ability to endure and rise above it. Clarity is just as important. Many people live in confusion, chasing one thing today and another tomorrow. They change direction with every emotion, and because of this, they never reach anywhere. This Friday, the 30th October, is the time to cut away that confusion and choose a clear path. To grow, you must know what you are aiming for. Without clarity, strength is wasted. Without clarity, discipline is scattered. Without clarity, action leads nowhere. The power of this Friday is that it offers you the chance to clear the fog and see exactly where you must go. Motivation is the bridge between hope and clarity. It is the force that transforms vision into action. But motivation is not a feeling you wait for. It is a choice you create. This Friday, 3rd October, is the perfect day to remind yourself that motivation is discipline in motion, hope in action, clarity in practice. When you wake up, do not wait for the perfect mood. Move first. Begin first. Action creates energy, and energy creates motivation. The more you move, the stronger it becomes. The more you act, the more unstoppable you feel. This Friday, 3rd October, is also about balance. Too much hope without clarity becomes empty dreaming. Too much clarity without hope becomes dry and lifeless. Too much motivation without direction becomes wasted energy. But when all three come together, hope, clarity, and motivation, you become unstoppable. Your spirit rises, your vision sharpens, and your strength grows. That is the teaching of this day. Align your inner power, and nothing can stop your growth. The prophecy unfolding this Friday is not about fear. It is not about warning without purpose. It is about guiding you toward this realization that your inner power is waiting to be used, that your future is not controlled by chaos, but by your ability to hold hope, to stay clear, and to move with motivation. The storm may rise, but storms always pass. What matters is whether you build strength during the storm or hide from it. This Friday is not a day to hide. It is a day to step into the storm with hope burning, with clarity guiding, and with motivation driving every step forward. Remember this: nothing in life changes until you believe it can. Nothing transforms until you believe it must. Hope fuels that belief. Clarity gives it form. Motivation makes it real. This Friday, 3 October, is not distant. It is here, it is alive, and it is the opportunity you cannot ignore. If you choose to embrace it, it becomes the day where confusion ends, where weakness falls away, and where you rise with a spirit that cannot be shaken. This is the moment to remind yourself that growth is not a choice you make once. It is a choice you make every day. But this Friday, 3 October, carries weight because it asks you to make that choice now, with conviction, with urgency, with passion. Do not waste it. Do not let it pass. Let this day be the anchor of your hope, the sharpening of your clarity, and the spark of your motivation. The signs are here. The prophecy is unfolding, but the meaning will only come alive through you. This Friday, 30 October, is not simply a day on the calendar. It is a message. It is a challenge. It is a promise. Hold hope in your heart, sharpen clarity in your mind, fuel motivation in your body, and walk forward with strength. From this Friday, nothing will remain the same. You will not remain the same. The path ahead will be brighter, sharper, stronger, because you chose to awaken fully.